So, hello friends, how are you? I'm back with our YouTube channel Adrit Gaming, and this is your host Adrit. Today we are going to, I'm gonna post a video. I'm gonna tell you differences of weapon attachments that many of you don't know. And I've got a Duchess Swallowtail with a UMP legendary skin, which everyone might have got. So, guys, let's begin. Okay, just before beginning, I want to tell you one thing. Yeah, you can claim it over here, your emote, or at this section. Over here you can claim your emote, and over here you can take your spin wheel. That event is actually done right now, so I already finished it. It directly gets redirected. So guys, just a second, let me collect my things, everything I have. So guys, this is a Rampage 2.0 event. There is one more called Rampage 2.0. Many of you might know Rampage. It's a 2.0 Rampage. Guys, so now I will okay guys, so now I'll show you all the weapon attachments. Okay, so these are the event section, everybody knows this. So let me show you all the weapon attachments, right?
Let's warm up.
Guys, these are some emotes we have. These are the pet emotes. So guys, without wasting any time, let's head straight to our video. So hello guys, today I'm going to tell you about all the weapon attachments. So this is the UMP gun, the skin I got it actually. So I'll show you all the weapon attachments on this gun itself. So what is it and what are its uses, okay? So let me show it to you on some other gun, like a good gun, right? So for the good gun, okay, I'll do one thing. I'll take Groza. Let me drop the UMP down. Oh, I cannot drop the UMP. Okay, I dropped it. So guys, let me show you everything on the Groza. So you know Groza has attachments. Guys, now you can see this. The damage of Groza that it gives. Headshot is 203 and normal body shots is 37 each. So yeah guys, now the first attachment is muzzle. See guys, so muzzle, the first attachment is about muzzle. So I'll just show you how you can get a muzzle in the training ground. So this is the place, this is the muzzle, everybody that is useful. And guys, I will tell you that the use of muzzle is to increase the range. Now see guys, from here if I do, it's coming green. So green color means it is in accurate range, it is good for shooting. Yellow means okay, and if it is red, that means the person is too far. So you can see as I'm going close, and more the number of boards are becoming green. Now see, there are many yellows. Now if I go close, these, yeah, so I'll show you particularly. So guys, you can see here, when I am here, you can see this part, guys. You can see that part, that is green. But when I am going forward, yeah guys, you can see that part, that is green. I mean, that is orange shade. So, but when I am going closer, it becomes green. Yeah guys, see here now. Again it became green. That is because muzzle level 3 or level 1 or level 2 increases little range, but level 2 and level 3 increases more range. Now this is the second attachment in place of muzzle. If muzzle is not there, then you can put silencer. So the work of silencer is, you can see. So guys, see the sound of the gun. You can see the sound of the gun. But if I change it and if I remove the silencer, you can see the sound difference. Guys, let me take one more Groza and show you clearly. Yeah guys, so I'll take one more Groza. I'll put one muzzle, I'll put one silencer only. So guys, as you can see, this gun has a silencer. So you can see the difference it makes. So guys, actually both of them have a silencer. I'll remove one. can see the sound difference, guys. Okay, that is the difference. And the other thing is, when you keep a silencer like this gun, so when you keep a silencer, when you are shooting the enemy, suppose this board is my enemy. So when I shoot my enemy will not know my location. Okay, so he will not be able to know our location. That is the use of a silencer. So guys, I'll keep these attachments in two parts, part 1 and part 2. Now coming to our second attachment, that is, 1 minute guys, open silencer. The second attachment, that is foregrip. Okay guys, so in this gun I have a foregrip, this gun I have a foregrip, this gun I don't have a foregrip. Okay, yeah, so guys, this gun has a foregrip and this gun doesn't have. So now you see guys, now I'm shooting this particular target, I'm shooting, you can see the range, so it is just moving at it is hitting at a particular place only. If it's not clear, let me shoot on the wall. You can see the marks are coming at only one place, and if I keep shooting, the cursor becomes big. As you can see, the cursor is becoming big and big. See, the cursor is becoming big and big. Now it is becoming small, it's staying at the same place, and now it's increasing after shooting around. So as you can see, after shooting around 15 bullets, it is increasing. The gun I am holding right now has no muzzle. Now you can see how fast it will increase. See guys, before even shooting 10 bullets, it's increasing. It increased before even shooting 10 bullets. So it gives you an extra recoil reduction. You can say recoil reduction means the bullets will not scatter. Now you can see, once you go like this, the bullets are scattering here and there without a muzzle. But if you keep a muzzle, many bullets will hit at the same target. After a lot of time, they will scatter a little bit. Now you can see, I will shoot at a particular place only. After shooting, this range is increasing. That means the bullets will scatter here and there. So the use of the, foregrip is to reduce recoil reduction when you are moving. Now guys, coming to bipod. So what is a bipod? So guys, see, this is bipod and this is foregrip. So my gun, the gun I am holding right now, has a foregrip, right? So now guys, you can see when I am using a foregrip, it is not the bullets are not scattering here and there. But now guys, now you can see. Okay, so let me just change it. Now this gun I have bipod. When I am standing and using a bipod, there is no difference between without a foregrip and with a bipod. See guys, bipod and foregrip are kind of same because the work they do is same. They both reduce recoil reduction. So they both reduce recoil reduction, and especially foregrip does it when you're standing. See, when you're standing, it's at the same place. After a long time, it is becoming big. But now when bipod, even if you're standing, it is same like without foregrip, right? Now see, I shot bullets and it's increasing. But for bipod, if I sit and do, kneel down, see how much slow the cursor is increasing. See, still it's hitting the target only. I started shooting, many bullets over, still only 1 or 2 bullets are missing the target, right? And when you're sleeping also, right? So in that way, these bullets will not scatter here and there. You're not sitting and standing. But for when you do like this with a foregrip, you can just see guys, this is a foregrip. While sitting is increasing quickly only. When you're sleeping also, it increases quite quickly, right? So those are the differences guys. So hope you understood the difference between a foregrip and a bipod. Foregrip works when you are standing and bipod works when you are sitting or sleeping. So guys, you understood the primary difference between a bipod and a foregrip. So now we'll move to the third attachment, that is our magazine. So in one I have put magazine level 3, and in the other I put double magazine. Okay, so now you can see. So work of a magazine is increasing the storage capacity, guys. So now I'm removing this magazine. You can see it is only 30 bullets, but when I go here and equip a magazine level 3, you can see you can reload more. So capacity increases by 18 bullets, which is quite enough for killing an enemy, right? So now this has a double magazine. The double magazine can do 42. So let me tell you what's a double magazine. So double magazine also increases the load capacity of the bullets. But you can see when I am shooting, just see, if I'm shooting. After my reload becomes 0, see when the bullets are 0, see guys, I'll shoot now. Now guys, see clearly, there are only 5 bullets in my gun. Now I'll shoot this target and see how quickly my gun reloads after my bullets are done. Guys, you can see how quickly it happened, right? Yeah guys, look at this position when I'm shooting. Okay, that position, once my bullets are 0, it reloads very fast. But in the case of magazine level 3, okay, this is a magazine level 3, so it has 48 bullets. Its number of bullets are more. But it is reloading at a slow pace only. You can clearly observe the pace. The double magazine reloads very quickly when out of ammo, but the magazine level 3 reloads little slow when out of ammo. But it gives you more ammo, right? So now you can differentiate which is good or which is bad. And there are more 2 muzzles. Those are magazine level 2 and magazine level 1. These give you little amount of extra ammo. And without a magazine at all, then it will give you only 30 in a Groza. It depends from gun to gun. So as you saw, muzzle and silencer, it increases range. Muzzle level 2 also increases a little range. Muzzle level 1 increases a little range. So if you have a muzzle level 2 or 3 in your gun, then you have a good range. And a silencer is always good to decrease the sound so that enemy cannot easily catch you where you are. And even it can be useful for not revealing your location while shooting the enemy. So guys, now coming to the 4th attachment. Guys, actually 4th attachment, I am thinking of telling you the 4th attachment in the next video. That is attachment of weapon attachments part 2. So guys, I'll try to bring up the video as soon as possible. The like aim, I would like aim for this video is 20 likes. So I want you to finish 20 likes at least. So after 20 likes, you know guys, when you like, I get a lot of energy. I'm very a lot of push. Like my people are watching, so I will bring videos. It gives me a lot of confidence. So guys, I want you to finish my like aim, and I'll guarantee you that as soon as possible, I'll bring you weapon attachments part 2. So guys, that's it for today. Tata, bye bye.